Yo, yo, yo. Eon, what up? Dwayne, what's up? What's up? Yo, what up, Julian? What's up? What's up? Benavidez finishes him in the 12th. That's about right. That's about right. That is about right. I'm with that. What's up, Army Mike? Mike up in the army out this bitch. You know, it's funny you say that, Eon, because I'm literally doing another video as we speak, which is Amir Khan versus Marcos Maidana. I'm literally writing that as we speak. That was a crazy fight, which, you know, I'm not so sure Amir Khan should have won, but it was pretty close. Yep, got the sour sop. I got that sop. I got that sop, motherfucker. Did all you guys go and message Turkey Al Sheikh and Ringside Magazine? Please do it on IG. Tell them you want to see me working for them. Please do that. And if you haven't done it, do it stat. Do it stat. Hold on, I gotta set this goal for my super chats because y'all motherfuckers don't be super chatting that much, which is okay. I get it. Everybody's broke, but you know. Dope fight, yeah, dope fight. Diego versus Munguia. I think Pacheco. I really like Pacheco. Hope Turkey gives you a bag. Gonna have you living in the Hamptons. I wouldn't want to live in the Hamptons. If money was no option for me, we've talked about this, we would go live in the West Village in Manhattan. If money was no option, I would go live in the West Village of Manhattan, New York City. That's like mad wealthy, but it's dead. Like it's not. It's the deadest you can get. It's nice tree line blocks, not a lot of people. It's more residential. It's pretty dope. Yeah. I got Pacheco, but it's hard to imagine Munguia winning after getting KO'd. Right. I even forgot about that. I just thought of Munguia as giving Canelo a decent showing. And that's the thing. This is why you can't compare fighters and achievements, right? You got Canelo, who couldn't knock out Munguia, but then Munguia gets knocked out by a dude with 4 knockouts. That's why when people are like, oh, Benavidez couldn't even knock out Plant, but Canelo did. It's like, come on. If you had money, you still, hell yeah. Why Marco always talking in sexy monotone voice like he popping into the ladies? Because my kids are sleeping. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'll be chilling. A fighter mistake? What mistake? Ray Fortis, a goofy. Who the hell's Ray Fortis? I don't even know who that is. Nah, I mean, you're right. I do be talking like that. Speaking of, I see your icon right there. Where are you from, FHV? You might have told me, but I forgot. That's clearly New York City icon. Skylines at the Chrysler Building. Let me zoom in on that. I don't even know what that is. That looks like New York City. That could be some Chicago shit. Where are you from? There he is, the blogs. Despite me shitting on Benavidez for the hype he is, I got Benavidez stopping Morrell. That's because you know boxing. Ray Ford, he meant to say. I was like, Ray Fortis? Ray Ford's pretty good. The guy that got whooped by Nick. Yeah, I know. I'm buying the card this set. All right. Ray Ford ain't bad. Nah, he ain't bad. Or the mother. He definitely didn't get whooped. No, he did not. That's a fact. That's factual. Mamelo. And my daughter can't sleep. She's having problems sleeping right now, so wifey's up there trying to talk her down. You feel me? This fucking soursop is kind of gross and makes me thirsty. I saw the fight. He was clipping with many shots. Word. That card kind of trash, though. Who else was on it? And it was a close fight. Who else was on the card to make it trash? My man coming in with the butter. Big shout to my man Vlogs. Hitting me with that extra crispy 5-piece. There's definitely extra napkins in the bag. Appreciate you. And I'm ready for Saturday. Been waiting for it. He was supposed to be on Tank's card, remember, but Tank's fight got pushed back. Okay. What's up, Robert? Gallegos? Gallegos. It's either Hispanic or Greek, would be my guess. Or just a made-up name. How does drinking a drink make you thirsty? Yeah, that's a great question, but it does something about the bitterness of it. I guess it makes me more want to wash the taste out of my mouth. That's what it is. You feel me? Extante. What the fuck is this shit? What's this shit Eon sending me? Let's see. Let's see what this shit is Eon is sending us. Let's all click on it. Oh, the fight card. I can't even see this. Okay. Brandon Figueroa versus Schoolboy Steph, boring. Cruz versus Angel, boring. Jesus Ramos versus never heard of him. Mirko Carrillo versus Beretta, never heard of him. Hernandez versus Astorga, never heard of him. Gallegos versus never heard of him. Kamal Moten versus who knows, heard of him. Blanco versus Beretta, Rosenberg. Jose Benavidez Jr. is fighting. So he's trying to get a nice victory there. The dude is 20-9. Oh, and then John Easter, who is pretty dope. 7-0, 7 knockouts. Jose Aguilar. Okay, so I want to see John Easter. I always like seeing Benavidez fight. Jose Benavidez. Kamal Moten I want to see. And I'll tune into Pitbull because he's fun to watch. But that's it. That's all I give a shit about. Those are the only ones I give a shit about. So whoop, there it is. Okay. I'm a Mexican American. Okay, well, I was right. It says Hispanic. That was my first guess. Second was Greek. Benavidez by decision because I didn't like his stamina last fight. Okay. Let's work with the deals, Berto. I got Figueroa stopping Cool Boy Steph. Yes, Cool Boys was super overhyped. I couldn't believe how many people thought he was gonna give Inoue a boxing lesson. I told you that was some like patriotic shit. That was some like Americans want just an American to win because there's nothing in his performance compared to Inoue's performance suggests he's gonna beat the shit anyway. Nothing except if you're like fucking racistly patriotic, not racist towards black or white, but like patriotic. Like I just want an American to win. Fuck it. I don't give a shit what my eyeballs tell me. Yeah. Oh, okay. And people would say PSG card's better. All right. I thought he retired. Yeah, so did I. He probably should. I'm saying Ray is a goofy because he disrespected Javante with a J because he fought a prospect like Frank. I don't know about that. Yeah, Benavidez by KO. Yeah, good card. I mean, Cool Boy is a oh, Alberto. We don't use that word here. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to read that since you're going to use that bad, naughty word. It's because boxing fans will side with their own country. Mark Maldo. What up, blood? What up, what up, what up? I like the Beamer. I like the Beamer. My pops had a red Volkswagen Cabriolet. Kind of looked like that, except obviously not as expensive as a Beamer. Bro, read my message. I ain't reading that shit. Don't call him a bum. You call people bums, I'm not reading the message. This is not. You want to call people bums? Go to a bunch of other boxing rooms. Love doing that shit. Cool Boy Steph is a resemblance of Chris. I don't think so. Chris Colbert had mad speed and power. Cool Boy doesn't really have any. Like Cool Boy's so mediocre. Whereas I think Colbert had exceptional speed and power. He just, I don't think mentally he wasn't into it. And to know while I type what. They only picked Cool Boy because he was the only other fighter with a name that in that weight class. Nah, it was because people wanted to see the fucking Foreign guy lose. Definitely. Definitely on some patriotic shit. Yo, what the fuck happened to Chris Colbert? He got fucked up. Cool boy be looking fat, probably 150. Yeah, he looks super round. Round, mound, or rebound. He fell off the face of the earth. The earth. He fell off the face of the earth. She okay? Thanks for doing that. Chris Colbert is washed. I know, at like 24. Isn't that fucked up? Ah, man. Yeah, Chris Colbert. I think he's super talented too. But hey, so was I. I didn't have it in me, so I get it. I message him saying you should. Did Hot Rod hurt Morrell? I didn't see that fight, Rez, but I heard Morrell arguably lost that fight, right? Was Cool Boy ever good? He a Brooklyn cat. He is a Brooklyn. Oh no, Cool Boy is Philly. Brooklyn is Chris Colbert. Yeah, exactly. Eon's on it. Donovan's on it. Donovan. Winston. Donovan. That's all Jamaican names. Kind of round like how Devin ballooned up after. Nah, I feel like what's his face looked bigger. I feel like Cool Boy Steph looked rounder. So like you saw how big Triple G got. And it's not even like he put on weight. He's just like fat. He's like, fuck it. I don't need to. I get it. If you go your whole life having to make weight from a child as an amateur, you probably just don't give a fuck at first. Like, fuck it. Cool Boy went downhill after that Inoue fight. PBC had him on the shelf for over a year. Fulton crossed the street and found out it ain't easy. Pacheco is really going to run the division in 3 years. 3 years? Shit. Maybe like 2. I'm with you. Nah, Munguia. Nah, Caleb Plant has more of a chance. Andrade has more of a chance. I'm putting 20 on 7-12 Benavidez. I think that's a good bet. I think Plant could outbox Pacheco. What up, Michael? What up, Blood? What up, Blood? What up, gangsta? Canelo hogging the belts. Yes. Cool Boy got dropped in his last fight, which was a prelim fight. Did he? According to LRG Pacheco, I don't know who that is. Pacheco sucks, obsessed with. Oh, this guy LRG here. Okay. Hoodrich, what up? What up, Blood? It's technical boxing up in here, Hoodrich. How is that Russell gets a title shot after losing? I don't know. Something about Russell. My kids just got their blue belt with black stripe. That's dope. My son is about to go for his orange belt. We were supposed to go when I got, but see, me and my wife were mad sick. I had pneumonia, so we couldn't take him. He should have went last month to try out for it. Canelo a punk, man won't give Bennett. I agree with you, Angel. I agree with you. That's on some Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis type shit. I know I'll get backlash for this, but Jamel Charlo beats Pacheco in every other 168, and Canelo and Dave. If you are trolling, there's no way you mean that. He didn't today. I never said Pacheco sucks. Albert, I'm only rooting for your King Benavidez this Saturday. Man, you flat out. Oh, okay. Alberto, why are you so disrespectful? I mean, I wouldn't say you don't call a man stupid. You might say that he's drunk. Because I think he might be. He is 11. He said, but. I said, oh, you said besides. Okay, my bad. Okay, let's see this again then. He beats Pacheco in every other day, but Canelo. I don't think he beats Pacheco. I don't think he beats Canelo. I don't think he beats David. I don't even think he beats Plant. So I disagree. I don't even think he beats Plant. I think if McCumbee catches him, he's going to go sleepy times. Albert is a wild child. Charlo can't even beat the bottle. Damn. Hot damn. What else we got? Why did you bring up buying pay-per-view though? Because he's trying to say that you complain and you don't even buy the pay-per-views. That's what he's alleging. I'm not saying I agree with it, but that's what he means. What's up, Jank? You could put Haney to sleep with your left hook. Thank you. I have some bag videos that I just shot. I haven't put them up yet though, because I feel like they get boring. Like it's just me hitting the bag. The only reason I even show the bag videos now, one, I'm proud of what I can do still at my age, but two, I want everybody to know that I not only can commentate it and know it, but I'm actually good at it too. I feel like that gives me credibility having the experience. That's the only reason I post it. Yeah, Jamal's, I'm with you, vlogs. My 7-year-old son is watching live with me. He says you look tired. That's fucked up. I mean, sorry that I cursed in front of your son, but that's saying, well, you know what it is? Let me show you something. It's these lights. Look at that. So yeah, I look like tired now, but then I look mad yellow. So I do this, or I could do this. I don't know what looks better. Maybe this does. But tell your son thank you for saying that I look like a vampire. Cool. What's up, NYC? Peace, Marco. How much should I expect to pay for boxing trainer? I'm looking for a gym in CT. You got to refresh me. Aren't you? Do you live in CT? If so, where? And I thought you're in NYC. Second, for a trainer, a lot of gyms will have classes. You got to go. You'll pay a membership, and then you'll probably have to pay for the training sessions too. I don't know what the prices are because I haven't done that. I've never really paid for a trainer because I started so young, and when I trained, it was so long ago. Because you're a Benavidez meat, right? Okay, here we go. Oh god, you've been in that ring. I wish I could say the same. You could get in the ring. Wait, Jenks, aren't you the one who said you sparred and got 16 concussions? So you've obviously been in the ring, unless you were lying, and I just caught you.
Got him!
Possibly. Okay, bet. I always do. I'm a fan of boxing. Okay. Who gives a fuck? Even though both men aren't champions but are on pay-per-view, but I'm also looking forward to the undercard. Okay. Okay. Cool. What else we got? Talk to me, people. Talk to a brother. It's 80. I got my chili ready. No, you ain't buying no damn pay-per-view. Get out of here. You're like a college kid, or I don't know if you're in college or not, but Benavidez wins. Dominant. I'm not sure if he's going to knock him out or decisional, but he's going to win dominant. Similar to what he did against Plant or Boo Boo. Yes, but not professionally. I got beat up with a little to no footage. You have footage? Show it. Don't be a fucking puss bag. Show it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm paying 60. We won't make fun of you, don't worry. Got my Hennessy and ribs. Damn. Mark, I've been noticing my left arm is bigger. Yep, that's normal. Because your weak hand is the hand that you use more because you jab. You use your left hand, or if you're a southpaw, your right, almost double the amount as your right because you're jabbing. And jabs are usually almost 50% of the punches somebody throws. Mark, you set up a poll for when people come in and they can interact with the chat. What you mean? Like what kind of poll? I don't know. Yeah, Jank, show it. You could either send a link if you have it and I'll play it, or you could DM it to me. Let's see it. DM it to my Instagram if you want. See your white Queen's Project ass getting fucked up. Those were your words. 11 years old is crazy. Like a poll. I mean, shit. I got the fucking the goal set, but ain't nobody interacting with that except my man Vlogs. What's up, Anthony? How's it going, Marco? Hope all's been good. All has been good. Could be better. Could be way worse though. Like for today, you should have put who wins Benavidez Morrell. Yeah, is that? Oh, you're left-handed? Then I don't know why. Nah, the Asian one is CJ or whatever the fuck the initials are. Janks is a white dude. The polls are free. I know they're free. I don't know if they really. We could try it. Want to try to do a poll? Let's do a fucking poll. Start a poll. All right, here we go. Who wins Saturday? Who wins Saturday? Benavidez or Morrell? Benavidez beats him. Morrell takes it. There's a fucking poll. Now leave me alone. Low-key Marco YouTube has been entertaining as hell. My YouTube. Explain. I appreciate it, but what about my YouTube's entertaining? Just these lives, or what do you mean exactly? Hope everyone did the ring survey and shout out Mark. Word up. Marco been popping lately. Not more than usual. LG, you ever watch Party for the Fight? Talk about ribs. Alberta, you gotta stop trying to go over to dudes' houses, okay?
Fruity.
You need to stop trying to get dudes over to your house or your hotel room.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
There he is. This is the Asian guy that you were talking about, Eon. He's Asian. Janks is white. What up, though? I see an upset this weekend. Yeah, you see an upset this weekend?
Get the fuck out of here!
Unless it's on one of those crappy undercards. No, you do not. IDM Turkey. Thank you. All you guys, please, if you didn't already do it, please fucking DM Turkey Al Sheik or Ringside Magazine about me. Or who else? ESPN. I don't even know who else. It's rare having a boxing content creator who's been in the ring. Appreciate it. Or rare that one that's been in the ring, knowledgeable about history, but also communicates well, communicates efficiently. You know what I mean? Touches on points and stuff that I feel like normal people want to hear. Because that's what I think I do the best. Because I listen, I'm telling you, I love Andre Ward, but when he goes on and he's interviewing these fighters, they make you feel like you're just getting a little sneak peek, like you're a fly on the wall of their secret society. You know what I mean? They almost flaunt how they've done it, and they know it's almost show-offy. Do you guys see that, or is it just me? When Andre Ward does interviews, tell me if I'm wrong. That's cool. Doesn't it seem like he's almost flaunting in your face how he was a champion, he's a fighter, they're fighters, they're talking, and the outsiders don't really get it. Almost like this energy, like these guys don't understand, man. Let's break it down for these guys. Let's show off to each other. It's almost like they're excluding the non-boxers. Do you guys get that? Do you guys see that from Andre Ward? That's what I see. That's not all I see, but there's a part of that, is what I'm saying. Most channels getting the narratives too much love. Janks, you send that footage or what? Tell me if you do so I could play it. Oh shit, Vlogs really got a channel. He be doing roof work. He a hardworking Pesa? The fuck's a Pesa? Oh, Vlogs, you're a roofer? You love Andre Ward? I do not like. I actually don't like Andre Ward that much. And I don't like that I hit him up. He doesn't respond to me, but then he posts my goddamn texts on social media, but never responds to me. It's like, what the fuck? I hit him up after that too, Ian. And I was like, yo. I was like, so I saw you reposted my message to you. So I'm like, even though you never respond to me, LOL, I'll take this as acknowledgement that I'll take this as acknowledgement. And I just wrote LOL. That's it. Of course, he didn't respond to that either. It's kind of douchey to not respond at all. Now, look, I could meet him in person. He could be mad cool, but Sean Porter got a big dude up there dipping. Of course, Marco can be a co-host. Nah, Sean, I would love to, but Sean, he knows me. Like I've been on his. He would have asked me if that was an option. I never really felt that TBV, but I hate when he has Andre Berto on there. Oh, to be honest, not TBV. You better stop talking greasy to Sean. It's from at least 6 years back, not on this iPad, but old device. I gave you my word. Okay. He will put pause on you. Now, Andre's bogus for that. How the heck you see in post, but yeah, right. And Ian, you're the one who pointed out to me. You were like, "Was that you?" I don't know how you knew it was me, but that was exactly me. Nobody answered. Do you guys think that Andre Ward, when he interviews, do you guys think he does that? That he kind of makes non-fighters feel excluded in his interview style? Answer me, please. What do you guys see that? Do you guys agree with that? Or do you guys feel like as non-fighters you watch it and you feel super comfortable and like you know? Andre Ward definitely gives off an arrogant vibe, but like you said, he could be a cool person. Yeah. Kovalev beat Ward. Agreed. First fight. Oh, I thought Sean Porter was ignoring you. No. Sean Porter's cool. He responds to me. I've met him in person. Like we know each other. The first time I met him was at Garcia Haney press conference stuff, and he came up to me. He was like, "Yo, I love your videos." I had interviewed him once before, a video interview, like online, but a year before that. Who needs roofing work? I need some roofing work. What can you do with this roof? Can you what can you do? Can you lay some new sot up there? What can you do with this roof? I let it grow a little too. Not that on purpose, but I didn't have time to cut it. I'm gonna cut it tomorrow. Like this is too long because it shows that I'm too bald. I'll get to it tomorrow. You would say that's crazy. Yeah, that's dopey, huh? Bro, if you really want to get into boxing field, you need to move to Vegas. If I listened to you, Alberto, I would probably be homeless. I'm just saying. I appreciate the effort, but I'd be eating in a soup kitchen. We need you to interview Shakur. Shakur doesn't want to interview. He'll like answer me. I messaged him something else. What did I tell him? Let's see if he answered me. You reminded me. It'd be funny if he just did. No, he didn't. I asked him Morrell or Benavidez. I got Benavidez by stoppage. And he didn't answer me. Andre Ward said he cried after Tim Bradley got the decision over Pac. Well, that's
Oh, that's racist.
for one. And second,
Tutti frutti! Tutti frutti!
it's both. Patrick, what up? Honestly, I think there are some things a non-fighter won't. I think there are some things a non-fighter will. Yeah, but it's my job and a good commentator or host or interviewer's job to make it digestible to non-fighters. Marco, did you have some rats back in November? Maybe you could. Nah, it was birds. It wasn't rats. There are no rats out here in Connecticut. By the way, I mean to say I'll give you my word. I know, man. I know. I believe you. Albert, just want to find. Yeah, Alberto might be tutti frutti, and that's okay. He should just be honest. As a former b-ball player and coach, I do the same. Coaches who have never played. You do the same, right? Man, I love basketball. That was my second sport, but I could shoot. My defense was silly with it, and I could actually block and get rebounds pretty well for my height. But other than that, my hands are tiny, short arms. I could dunk I was able to dunk a volleyball at my peak, but so hops were okay, but not great. This dude's 5'7", fucking doing reverse 360 windmills now. You're cool with Rob, and he's actually gay. You gotta chill, Alberto. Seriously, because you might get timed out by somebody. Rob's not even in here to defend himself, so chill out. Be saying some crazy shit. You'll be saying some crazy shit, man. It's hard to respect a person's opinion. He didn't fight or play in the sport. Really? I mean, it depends what they're talking about. If somebody is giving you an opinion on something that you really only can truly understand if you did it, okay. But if they're giving you a good opinion, it's a good opinion, it's a good opinion. Insightful opinions, insightful. I have noticed, though, in my time talking to people, 99% of dudes who haven't fought don't have the most, don't have the insight of somebody who did in certain areas, But, anybody could say, yo, that's a great jab, or his counterpunching is great. Like, anybody could, you don't have to be a fought to see a lot of things. What's up, Kalia? Yes, I'm a roofer. Me and my brother have our business, and I'm a barber on the side. See that? Roofer and a barber. I can't use either. All good. Like, who really outright respect was Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless say? I'm with you. And I'm a little bitter. I would love to get Stephen A's job. You know what I mean? And I feel like I would do better. But he built his whole career on his... It's a kind of a typical, like urban attitude that he had. You know what I mean? Like everybody that we talk to, they're anime. He was just the first to come on a platform like that and be like, and show what basically a lot of urban or hood, I wouldn't say hood because it's not just hood, but people are just loud, they're outspoken, they get they get real passionate. He was the first one to bring that. So that's, I think, how he made his, his stamp. Not so much for his opinions being insightful or unique, more for the way he delivered it. So you don't agree with what? What could you do with Marco's hairline? Nothing. Plenty of commentators and others who work in the sport have good knowledge, even if they never complete. Yeah, exactly. It's not the knowledge. Stephen A. from Queens. Not pretty sure he is. He is 1,000% from Queens. At least we are in a day and age where you can create your own lane. And yep. Troy Gruden, what up? We all see the final results in the ring. Might not have fought, but I can tell you what I saw. Right. I think non-fighters can. I feel like non-fighters get up to 75% of shit that, like, even if you didn't fight, you can up to 75%. There's like a 25% of shit that you might not be able to understand as well if you've never been in there. Things about stamina, things about psychological part of boxing, the way pressure, things like that a non-fighter won't get. But some of them can, because there's other sports and other things in life that are similar. You know what I mean? Maybe like, say, in tennis, maybe if a dude is relentless and coming at you, maybe it could wear you down. Then you can understand, oh, I could see how that would happen in boxing. I don't know. You get what I'm saying, though? Pitbull is overhyped. Yeah. Especially after he just lost to, what's his face? When he beat Rolly, everybody thought he was like a wrecking ball. Jaffiel? Yep, 2025 is going to be a dope year. I smell it. Is soccer and being at the gym similar? What you mean? Learning boxing this past year made me respect the game much more. Okay. Hey, Vlogs, where are you from again? You in California, I believe, right? I think it's Mark Kriegel who does that well. I know Kriegel. I've talked to him on the phone. Like, Something specific he asked. Mark Kriegel's good, but Mark Kriegel never fought. And Mark Kriegel, he's good, but he's never fought. If you watch long enough, you can understand all of it. I wouldn't say all of it. I disagree with that. Let's keep it real. A lot of Mexican fighters are one-dimensional. Wow.
Oh, that's racist. Oh, that's racist. Oh, that's racist.
Wow. Yeah, Cali. Oh, you're all the way up north. All right. Right? Yo, he's talking about your people, vlogs. Get him. Get him. Jenks, you believe this dude? You and me can't talk about that. We are crackers. Crackers need not, may not talk about any other races, especially in today's climate, or we will get canceled like the 6th season of Friends. I don't even know if Friends, I hated Friends. That was just part of my, I don't know when it got canceled. Next for Inoue, should be Bam, but you were not joke. You were not slightly. Thank you. At least you're being honest. I knew you were serious. Kofi, what up? Why do Americans not like soccer? Kofi, remind me, where are you from? Kofi Amanu. Is that like a Muslim name? Is that like an African name? Where are you from, Kofi? And even if you're British or whatever, what's your ethnicity? And Americans don't like soccer. I don't know why. Actually, I find it boring. You know what I mean? He means it. Yeah, I think he meant it. Yeah, he meant it. He just got caught. But he has black, so he could be racist too. The only one who can't be racist out of anybody in the planet is this honky right here. Crackers can't be racist in today's day and age. I mean, they never should be, but especially now. Ghana, I knew it. Africa. Dope. Yeah, I know you African dudes love fucking soccer. Holy shit, right? That's the number one sport by far. You guys got some of the best fighters in ever, though. Ike Corte, Azuma Nelson, Dubois versus Paul. I got Dubois piecing him up like a Kit Kat bar. I got Dubois piecing him up like a Toblerone. I got Dubois piecing him up like a jigsaw puzzle. Ooh, I like that one. After that comment about kin folks, I'm done trying to get you canceled. Kin folks. What? Tio, easy. Soccer not alpha enough. It's a good perspective. Alberto, you said all black fighters are boring. Yeah, Alberto, you be mad racist too. Back to boxing, February 22, best card of the year so far. Yeah, I mean, best card of many years. That's the Bivol rematch, right? I wonder if he's one-dimensional. Probably would never see any footage. Sam Peter, yeah, but he's not one of the best. There's a dude named Henry Akinwante, was good. Of course, the possibly the biggest what if in heavyweight boxing history, Ike Ibeabuchi. Yeah, probably supports the biggest scam in history, BLM. Oh, damn. All right, now we're getting too fucking, let's chill. Bakoli and Ajaba, both African, right? I got Bakoli, Kofi. I got Bakoli beating him mercilessly. Yeah. I said something stupid about fighters, kinfolk. And you said, are you trying to get me canceled? Oh, I forgot about that. That's right, because I remember that now, yeah. Now that's for woke people. Russell versus Rayo. Well, to be quite honest.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Just to be honest. I gives a fuck not. Jaffiel? Jaffiel. You guys remember that from 21 Jump Street, the movie? He's like, blah, blah, blah. Jaffiel? He's like, yeah, Jaffiel. Ja definitely feel. That was, what's his face said it? Fuck's his name? Not Channing Tatum, the other one. Jonah Hill. I agree with him. BLM did nothing for black peoples. I'll tell you one thing. During all those BLM marches in Brooklyn, it was 90% white people doing the BLM marches. I walked into one by mistake one day. We're going for a walk. We turned the corner, boom, right in the march. We're like, eh, fuck it. So we went down the avenue with it for a little bit. Does Fury versus AJ actually happen? Who gives a fuck? Like, probably. I think Fury will come out. I don't see Fury staying retired. You know, they're both off losses. They're trying to make Russell seem like a killer. Like Jagba's a watered down Wilder. I don't think he hits nearly as hard as Wilder. F.A. Jagba. Let's see. I think his knockout percentage is nowhere near it. Yeah, 70% knockout ratio. Who beat him? Frank Sanchez fucked him up. Yeah, nah, he's nowhere near as hard of a puncher. Wilder's knockout ratio is like 98%. Like Jagba's 70. Like Jagba barely makes the cutoff for you to be considered a hard puncher. The cutoff is 70%. This is my cutoff, but 70% you're a hard puncher. 80% you're an excellent puncher. 90 and above, you're Hall of Fame level power. Don't forget John Mugabe. Yeah, the beast. I was only on for a little bit. I went to BLM protest in Long Island like 5 years ago. Okay. That's a great fight, Blind. I don't know. I want to see Bacoli do more. We do know that Dubois quits. He quit. He went down from a jab and quit. And during the face-off with Parker, did you guys see this? Parker's trainer, Andy Lee, brought it up. And Dubois was like, oh, that was different. That was different. He couldn't answer it. If you got quitter in you, I got to go with Bacoli. Unless I see Bacoli now, his next fight or two look like garbage, I got to go with Bacoli. Because they both have serious power. They're both big. But Bacoli is not a fucking quitter. You feel me? Do ya feel me? Would you rather have one KO power like Wilder or a combination of stunning shots like Benavidez? One KO, one punch power. One punch. I mean, you ever take statistics in college, Ian? Landing one punch is statistically way more likely than landing a combination of numerous punches. I agree with you. Go get the cash. Agreed. Wouldn't you quit if you were 23 and got cheated in front of 50K Polish fans? Explain what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Better be all day. And I wouldn't quit no matter what, but explain what you mean. You saying the low blow, it was in Poland? Why are you saying Polish? Better be all day. Ryan easily. Didn't go to college. Well, you should have, because you're a smart brother. Devin versus Ramirez. To be quite honest.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I got to look up Ramirez. I don't know much about him. So because one low blow landed, that should have been a knockdown. We don't know if it should have been knockout or not. It looked like he couldn't continue, but if the ref was counting, who knows how he would have reacted. So because he didn't get one knockdown, you're telling me it's okay to quit? And he didn't quit. He was actually knocked down by a jab and then quit. What the fuck does that have to... He was getting his ass whooped, except for the one punch he landed. Jank, I'm surprised that you would even defend that. Ian got a GED. Alberto, leave Ian alone. That's a fact. I graduated, but didn't do shit for me. Just made me have a $35,000 debt that I just paid off like last year. I think Bacoli is Big Bang Zhang dream heavyweight matchup. Big Bang Zhang is whack, Alberto. He doesn't even. He's like 41. He's gaining more and more weight, coming in very overweight, and his punch output, he's throwing no punches. That's why Parker beat him. That's why I know Parker's going to get fucked up, because Parker beat a Wilder and a Zhang who literally, I'm not trying to be funny, literally threw no punches. Like, it was like he was fighting one of those Bob heavy bags, just standing there. You're right, no denying he quit, but he's a changed man now. That's something that I don't believe can ever fully leave you. The majority of the time. There's always a possibility somebody fully changes. You know what I'm saying? Some fighters say they don't look at opponents' tapes. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, they could be full of shit to make it seem like, oh, I'm that good, I don't even need to look at your tape. Yeah, it could be an ego thing, but 1 second, guys. Ugh, my bad. I'm back. Now, what are you guys talking about here? Dubois will always have those quitter question marks. I just don't think Usyk can do it. Maybe Bacoli. Yeah, Ian's being mad racist. What's going on, Steph? Come in here with that mustache and speak some sense to these people. Speak some sense to these clowns. Please speak some sense to them. Ramirez lost to Taylor Barbosa. Ramirez beat a lot of nice fighters. Okay. I gotta look them up. Yeah, Ian Super Razors. Mexico. Do you know any fixed fights? No, I don't know any. Usyk versus Dokes. That's a really good one. I don't know. Dokes would have the speed advantage. I don't know. Good one. God, Ian's really good at that. Ian, who's your favorite boxing fighter? You could have just said fighter. I mean, you know what we're talking about. I don't know shit about Darianchenko, so I got to go with Crawford. Nobody beats Crawford, I don't think. At 47, 54, he might lose. Hard to tell. Right now, Shakur Stevens an all-time for him. I'll stand with Ian. Triple D's nuts. Triple D is one of the hottest heavyweights in the game right now. Oh, Daniel Dynamite Dubois, and is the best British heavyweight currently. Better than Fury? Better than Joshua? Really? Okay. And yeah, he quit in a fight, but look at the smoking comeback he had to endure. Oh no, Steph. That quitting is not something to just step over. Like, yeah, he quit. But yeah, he quit. But anyway, so no. Yeah, he quit. After, and put this in perspective, after knocking a guy down, even though it wasn't called, now you know you have that power and you have that bullseye around his breadbasket that he should have kept attacking. Usually when you drop somebody like that, okay, they didn't call it. That sucks. Should have been called. But that should have powered him up like olive oil poured some spinach down his throat. Should have powered him up and let him know, oh, let me just laser lock in to that breadbasket and start firing those torpedoes. But instead, he quits. So I think the knockdown, if anything, should have made him more hyped and more confident that he just needs to land one more and he'll get the job done, not make him quit. And that's to you, Jenks, for suggesting that he quit because they didn't call the knockdown. We got the disgrace to boxing. He opened the doors for these clowns. Nah, they're not doing that. I'm going to do research on Paul Williams, Martinez, and Triple G. Absolutely better than both AJ and Fury. Fury is a known cheater and pussy. AJ went to sleep. So are you one of those guys who believes that that Fury cheated against Wilder and those weren't real victories? Is that what you're saying? Or you talk about him cheating and something else? AJ overrated. Fury did not cheat. I'm with you, but a lot of people believe he did. Not a lot. There's a small population of people who believe he did, but yeah, no, he didn't. And even if he did, it was alleged he cheated the second fight. The third fight, he fucking smashed him even worse. So that should have wiped out. That just shows who was a better fighter. There should be a super heavyweight division. I'm with you. There'd just be so few fighters in that division. Him being shiesty his whole career. Some examples? I don't want to get all into it. I don't want to make this show about Fury, but what do you mean? What has he done that's shiesty? I've heard some shit, but I don't really know much about it. Yeah, because Wilder was always a one-trick pony. And yeah, but when you knock out 42 out of 42 fighters that you faced at the championship level, you can't just say he's a one-trick pony. That is still one of the possibly the hardest puncher who ever lived, pound for pound. Because let's not forget, not only did he knock out everybody in his prime, he did it being a grossly undersized heavyweight. Not height, obviously, weight. Wilder was 208 pounds, 210 pounds, 15. He's fighting dudes that are 250, 260, damn near 300. He's knocking them cold. I think Morrell is the real deal, man. Nah, that's not happening, John. I mean, anything's possible. It's boxing, but unlikely. Fury did fake retirement. He faked it once. He's going to fake it again. He's faking it this time, too. I don't believe it. Marco, name me 7 names he knocked out right now. So I get it. You're trying to say he didn't knock out anybody who's known. We've gone through this. I'm not going to keep going. I'm not going to keep harping on this because I've already said this 1,000 times. And I think I've said it to you. At the championship level, right? Even if you're just fighting what you guys call cab drivers, do you know how hard it is to knock out 42 people out of 42? Do you know how rare? No heavyweight's ever done that. None have ever had 42 out of the first 42. None. Second, you could say, oh, they were cab drivers. Let's say they were all unskilled fighters. That has nothing to do or very little to do with your chin. So many great fighters have shitty chins, and so many shitty fighters have great chins. So the knockout is impressive no matter what. And he didn't just fight cab driver. He ended up going up, fighting Stavern, fighting all these guys at the championship level. Yeah, it wasn't the best opposition, but he was leading, and then he went to Fury and Joshua. Those were the only other ones out there at the time. He was about to fight them, but Fury beat him. Yeah, Marco, there were a lot of tomato cans on his record. Okay, tomato cans, not good. Wilder had the greatest one-punch KO power of all time. Exactly. He did. You have to give it to him. And trust me, I was turned off big time by Wilder after the way he reacted to losing to Fury. Big time. So I'm not a fan of him. But you got to give him respect and credit where it's due. Wilder outboxed Stavern for his belt. Yeah. And then knocked him out cold in the rematch. The only dude he knocked out was King Kong Ortiz. What? He knocked out. Didn't he fight Ortiz twice? Or was it just once? How surprised would you be? Benavidez? Very surprised because he's taking shots. He hasn't even been hurt. I know he got dropped once, but for the most part, he absorbs punches. So I'd be very surprised. But it's boxing. Inoue is declining. I mean, what out of his last 5 performances makes you say he's declining? Because he got knocked down by that guy Neary? Why? I know I'm not going to name him because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to say that they suck or they're unknown. He fought everybody in his division and all the contenders at the time. He wasn't ducking anybody. He just never got to Joshua because Fury beat him. Who's my favorite fighter? Come on, Kofi. Don't you know by now? You come in this room a lot. I'll give you a hint.
I must have forgot.
Greatest fighter of all time in his prime, pound for pound. Greatest fighter of all time in his prime, pound for pound.
Y'all must have forgot.
A Lamborghini amongst a racetrack of scooters. That's what he looked like. Like the only notable name of all the KOs I'm saying. Again, none of you guys could KO probably anybody in this room, in the ring. No, just because you don't, let alone 42 of all 42 that you first fought. Do you understand how hard that is? That's the shit right there where we talk about you have to have fought to understand. I guarantee you, if you guys would have fought, those of you who watch TBV today, CYP called, and you heard what he said. You see how he changed after he actually been fighting himself. Then you would understand how hard it is. Ray Leonard's up there. I'm with you, Kofi. I don't think he's not a past Roy, but close. Second best fighter of all time, Sugar Ray Robinson, no doubt. Sugar Robinson, no doubt. He ducked Joshua because you want to get Fury. Blah blah blah. That's your thing. He ducked Joshua. Get out of here. He was an Olympic medalist. You're saying who did he fight? Who did he fight? And so now your only thing, he fought everybody except Joshua. At the time, everybody. He was an Olympic medalist. His career was kind of over. Yeah, he was an Olympic medalist. Wilder, right? Silver or no, bronze. That's why they call him the Bronze Bomber. At one point, Wilder and Spence were carrying PBC with the numbers. Yep. But Wilder didn't knock out Charlie Zelenoff. He would have if Charlie didn't run. Wilder was never a master boxer, but he was good at controlling distance. He also, the one thing he did, Troy, the most impressive thing people don't realize, because he was so tall and long, he was explosive in terms of he can reach you and cover mad distance, cover serious ground in an explosive split second. You think you're out of range, and he just boom with that straight right hits you. That's what made him so scary too, because he could explode like that and cover so much distance with his mix of his legs, his reach, everything. You can always tell when someone has never stepped inside the gym to train for opponents. They actually face them knowing they train for you. Yep. Wilder didn't even throw punches correctly. I know. No, he threw that straight right correctly. That's not true. Some of them, though, yeah, they were wild, like his name, Wilder. Yeah, he was explosive until he fought an actual boxer like Fury. Okay. Forget your super heavyweight division. Optimal weight for heavy should be 220 max. I was watching an interview with Ali and Norton, different fight tapes. I saw that. You're talking about when they weighed in on Johnny Carson, right? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Both guys would starch every. Nah. No. You think Ali and Norton would starch every heavyweight today? Ali wouldn't even do it, let alone Norton. Norton was grossly overrated. The only reason Norton's even in our mouths, in our minds, is because he arguably beat Ali all 3 times. The only man to do that, arguably. He got 1 win, and then 2 they gave Ali, but everybody thought Ali lost all 3. Every other person Norton fought, he got viciously KO'd. Foreman, I mean, Ernie Schaefer's, I believe, popped his head back like a Pez dispenser. Nah, Norton, no. Norton should have stuck to football. Morrell gone. Pop David's cherry. Okay. Dirtiest ever? That's a great question. Dirtiest fighter ever. I don't know. I have to think about that harder. Vlogs already lost Kirby last night. I don't know. Nah, he knows. He's just, Vlogs is biased sometimes. I've seen it. He knows his boxing when he's not biased. But when he's biased, too biased. Trinidad, Hopkins maybe. No, Holyfield. Holyfield was pretty dirty with the headbutts. Ali wasn't a small heavyweight, and Ali wasn't 220. Ali was more like 215. Well, close enough. Ali was a normal size heavyweight, maybe even a little tall for his time. A little tall. Most guys were about 6 feet, 6'1". He's 6'3". So Ali was actually, weight-wise, he was average to a little heavier. Guys then were like 200, 220, right around then. But 6'3" was taller than most. What's up, Flores? Speed and time and wild. Yeah, right? Iowa, what up? Ali's around Bivol size. No. Usyk, you mean. Usyk. Bivol is like 6 feet. Wilder was also really good at using his jab setup. Yeah. Other than Pacquiao, what are the other major fighters? Floyd didn't duck anybody. Floyd fought everybody. You can't, and sometimes you just can't get to everybody. And of course, people who are negative or looking to like shit on somebody or who are biased vlogs will say it's a duck. And there's certain people who ducked, like Canelo's ducking Benavidez, Riddick Bowe ducked. Ducks happen, but most of the time, no. Not most of the time. Sometimes, but definitely not in Floyd's case. No, Chavez Jr. was not the worst. He was a world champion. When his mind was in it, he was good. No, Lobo's done. I barely see B-Hop. Let me go down here. Duran is the dirtiest. Maybe. My dirtiest is the Polish heavyweight. Yes, Galata. Galata was, yes, Kofi. Andrew Galata. Bites, punches low. Absolutely. Mike Tyson was pretty fucking dirty. I've seen him do some shit. Floyd's the greatest of all time. There's an argument for that. Floyd ducked Lara. Marco's old enough to know. He didn't duck anybody. Pretty Boy was no joke. Money May was safer, slower. I don't even know if he was better. He was just safer and slower. Definitely more experienced. So maybe that. But the experience that Money May had, that Pretty Boy Floyd had, I believe Money May equaled that up with the ferocity, the power, and the aggression that Pretty Boy had. Cambo done in there. Well, let me go down a little. You guys are coming. I'm not saying that as one. What'd you say about Norton? All right, let me see. I can't find it. Say it again. Copy paste. Did Oscar flop on B-Hop's kill? No. Did you see the way he was wincing in pain? Motherfucker looked like he ate a bad burrito. He was like, ugh. I'm not saying that to be racist because he's Mexican. I would say a bad burrito. Those of you who know my videos, I say bad burrito for any race. I ain't getting canceled. Fuck that. Money May had injuries and decided to fight defensively. Hand injuries, absolutely. And he got older and smarter. You have to conserve energy. Mix of both of those. See what I'm saying? Vlogs when he's not being biased. See, he knows boxing. David by stoppage. Which one, you clown? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, fine.
Oh, that's racist.
But it wasn't on purpose. I was going to say, I'm doing a video right now, and I'm using the line. He went down like he got struck with food poisoning. I heard that shit in Carl's voice. Carl? What? Who the fuck is Carl? I got Benavidez going the decision. The one that hits hard. Well, some people think Morrell hits hard. I would believe it's Benavidez. Ooh, I don't know, Blind Faith. That would have been a crazy fight. All the shit that Pacquiao has, Loma does the same shit. Pacquiao just hits harder. That would be that would be we'd be dizzy. It's like you never see people's face when they watch ping pong. You're like, that's what you watching Pacquiao and Lobo. Our heads would be on swivels like we're watching a ping pong game in warp speed. Like motherfuckers would just be circling each other. We look like bobbleheads. You are biased sometimes. Come on. And we all are. I try my hardest not to be, but I know I am too sometimes. Sean Porter versus Mosley. I got Mosley. Watch Floyd and Pac-Man carefully. Floyd was covering Pac's nose to affect his... Wow. Hey, it's not illegal. I think Morrell got some holes in the game. Yeah. Oh. That's a good one. I don't know. I got to see more of Errol. Always seen his Errol dominate. So based on everything before Bud, I probably would have gone with Errol. But based on Bud, now it's hard to tell. Probably Errol. But again, Zab had a few bad performances. Errol only had one. Who got better footwork, Loma or Pac-Man? I think Loma. Because Loma was just he was more diverse with it. He did a few extra things. He sprung to the side better. He would go all the way around. Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying? But very close. Loma's a better pure boxer. Pac better pure puncher. Yeah, I agree with that. Should Kendrick Lamar walk out? I don't fucking know. How crazy how Manny went from... No, you're incorrect, Vlogs. He went from 108 to 154. He weighed in at 152 is actually the exact weight, but 152 when he fought, I believe it was Margarito. That's 44 pounds on a 5'5" frame. That's why people thought he juiced. How do you feel about Andre Ward's career? Great fighter. He did nothing exceptional except his will and his boxing IQ. He was able to squeeze every micro drop out of his talent. He utilized his potential to the fullest. I found him boring though. Very boring. Rigondeaux versus Salvador Sanchez. Probably Rigondeaux. Ward's biggest win was controversial. That's not his biggest win. His biggest win is the knockout on Kovalev, not the decision. And I would say one of his biggest wins might have been, especially at the time, against my man, Connecticut brother, Chad Dawson. David hasn't fought anybody like David. Winning the Super 6 tournament was a respectable feat for Ward. Yeah, it was, but that was such a boring tournament. Prime Ward versus Canelo. I think Ward would win. I think Ward's too big. Because Ward's really a 175-pounder, and he's 6'1". I hate fights with excessive bleeding and cuts. Yeah, me too, actually. Ward jab was exceptional, very hard, and could you? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't like it coming out of my mouth. I had to go to New York today to get my car inspected because we still got New York plates and pick up my new glasses because my insurance is still New York. So for insurance to pay it, it has to be New York eye doctor. So how many was 10 divisions? That's 10 weight classes, Marco. I'm here to learn. I don't know how many weight classes that is. I don't know off the top. Let's see. 08, 12, 15, 18, 22, 26, 30, 35, 40, 47, 54. That's 11 weight classes. But I don't think he won a belt in all those weight classes. He jumped up. He's won a belt in 8 weight classes. Ray Leonard versus Floyd. I got Ray. That's one of the only people I'll pick Ray over Floyd. They say Canelo went to European tour, but Ward beat all the Europeans. Probably 8-4 Ward over Soul. So I got a few Roy Jones questions. Well, if you do...
Y'all must have forgot.
trolling shit. Like, why did he lose to Tarver? That fight already happened, and Lennox whooped his ass. You're probably referring to the younger brother, though. Prime Ward versus Prime Roy. Come on. Come on. All
Y'all must have forgot.
Roy destroys him. Roy destroys anybody, though, so it's nothing personal. Yeah, 8 weight classes. That's a record. Nobody's won as many weight classes, championships as Manny. Yeah, there was, but he went up 11 weight classes. But he didn't win a belt at I don't think he won a belt at 8 or 12 or maybe even 18. Because it's 11, right? So it's 3 weights. 40 and then maybe 8 and 12. He didn't win you know what I mean? Chris Bird was a heavyweight for the majority of his career. Almost all of his career, so that fight wouldn't have never happened. Ward gets off the canvas to put a masterclass against one of the greatest. Ward said he cried when Roy got KO'd. I didn't cry, but I felt like it. Ward, yeah, he was smart. That's what I'm saying. He squeezed every single droplet out of his talent. You should open a link. I want to debate with Eon. Well, I'm about to get off in a little bit, but next time I'll do that. As long as you guys aren't fucking, being disrespectful and turning this into like some fucking Jerry Springer show shit. Roy Jones by leaping left hooks easy and Ward, my man. Hell yeah. Oh shit. You from Oakland? Aye, fool. I'll listen to NWI, and I'm from Oakland. Mark ass, trick ass buster. That's how you guys talk. That's a great one. Those guys were similar. I don't know. I think Lacey might beat him. Lacey was a better fighter. Jermaine Taylor was very rudimentary. Yeah, Ward was super smart to retire. Yep, but he might be back. Why do you think he skipped cruiserweight besides the obvious division? He said he wanted to do what Bob Fitzsimmons did, which was go from middle to heavy and then go back down and recapture light heavy. So he wanted to follow this fighter from the early 1900s named Bob Fitzsimmons. That's why. Because I asked him, he was like, "Yeah, I should have done that." Like, I might have been the first one when I was like, "Why didn't you just win cruiser?" So you had every belt. So you like fucking had a clean sweep. Cruiserweight Roy was cruiserweight Usyk. Roy. Although that would be tough, but I think Roy was just too fast, and he'd stay away from Usyk. And I don't think Usyk hits that hard. I know he's rocking Fury, but I think Fury's chin he might have a couple cracks in that shit like the Liberty Bell. That's my favorite type of fighter, the one who wins by any means. Canelo versus Oscar. Oscar was not a 160-pounder. Oscar at 47 is one of the best ever. Most intimidating fighter today. Intimidating. Tank. And Inoue. Dudes from Oakland talk like Hamza. Nah, Hamza's not from Oakland. Hamza's from fucking Akron, Ohio. He just lives in Oakland. That, Kofi, or more dominant, possibly more brutal. Not as impressive because he was favored at this point, but the Arturo Gatti fight, Floyd just put on a beautiful violence exhibition. Tua versus Foreman. I feel like Foreman. Too big. Fitzsimmons was the 3rd heavyweight champ in history. Incorrect. He was not the 3rd. No way. No. Couldn't have been. You had John L. Sullivan, you had Jeffries, you had all these guys before him. Yeah, not even close to the 3rd. Now you're going to make me look this up. Bob Fitzsimmons. Not the 3rd at all. I think you're way off with that one. Jim Corbett. Let's see. Maybe you're right. Let's see. Heavyweight title. Heavyweight title. And you might be right. Oh, shit. I think you are right. Damn. You are. I didn't realize I thought he fought later. I didn't realize he fought still in the 1800s. Let's see. I'm chat GBTing it. No, it was James Jeffries. Yeah, okay, so I was right. It was James Jeffries was the third. Who's the wait? What number heavyweight champ was Bob Fitzsimmons in history? Let's see. What? That's so weird. Here it says the third ever is James Jeffries. The moment I put that in, it says Bob Fitzsimmons was. Okay. Well, you taught me something. I didn't know. Third ever. I thought Fitzsimmons was fighting like 1908. I didn't realize he won the title in 1897. So, taught me something. You taught me something. You taught me something. Prince didn't duck no damn Floyd. Prince was featherweight. Floyd was already like 135, 130 by that point. Porter. Floyd twice his size at the time. Mayorga Thurman. Thurman. Easy. Bob knocked out Gentleman Jim. Yep. Body shot. You know what they called the body shot? Do you remember? It was called it the solar plexus punch. He called it the solar plexus punch. He hit somebody right in the solar plexus. He hit him right in the solar plexus. And he called the solar plexus punch. And by the way, a very useful punch. If you guys are ever sparring or fighting, you don't want to. Liver hurts, but you got to hit really hard. Kidneys hurt, but you got to get them behind the back, which is, unless they're turning towards you, is illegal. But the solar plex punch, which is right underneath, like right where your rib, like the last piece of your rib, I forget what it's called, ends, and where your stomach begins, right underneath your rib. That's the solar plexus. And especially, I would do when I hear people breathing hard, when I know they're tired, I would shoot fucking right there. Because everybody shoots here, right? They go to the side. Or they shoot the straight right, but they go low. You got to go a little higher. That punch, and that's when people say you got the wind knocked out of you. That's where you hit the solar plexus. So it was a genius punch. I got Mike Tyson beating any version of Foreman. Any version of Mike beating any version of Foreman. Usually I'll say prime Mike, but I think even non-prime Mike could be Foreman. I asked that to enhance proposal contract work. Tito versus Garcia. Trinidad. For whoever asked, RJJ played pro basketball game. Yep, he sure did. Shakur got a KO with that same punch. A lot of people got solar plexus punches, KOs. That's harder. That's where it looks like, by the way, Usyk got hit. Although his was lower, so it wasn't. That punch is harder to knock somebody out, though. You'll drop them, but you can't really. It's harder to knock them out because anybody who's had the wind knocked out of them, you get it back. Now, maybe it's not within 10 seconds. That's true. But usually it's like within 6, 7 seconds, usually you're okay. It's a very temporary knocking the wind out of you thing. Where he broke 2 ribs. Hell yeah. I thought he only broke 1. Virgil told me he broke a rib. I didn't think it was 2, but I don't remember. You could be right. He might have told me 2 because it's on my page here. I interview Virgil. We talked about it. Floyd punched there with a jab all the time. Yeah, well, Floyd would do the stab jab, but it wasn't doing it hard enough to knock the wind out of you. He was doing it to set up other shit, to get people's eyes and hands going low so he can come up or come around. Disagree with that, Vlogs. Parker is losing. Parker only looked good against Wilder and Zhang because they're done. They literally threw no punches. Tito too active for Garcia. Yeah, Tito fuck him up. I'm with you. Ooh. I think Garcia maybe. Yeah, Danny hit too hard. Charlo stopped Banana with a jab to the solar plex. Who the hell's Banana? You fought a dude named Banana? That's bananas. Motherfucker. Word. You guys wilding out. What else we got, people? I'm going to wrap it up in a second. Ah, sour sop is fucking bitter. See, it does make me want to drink. Makes me want to rinse my mouth out. Huh? What is it? The cardamom? Okay, well, my wife is saying it's the cardamom that's bitter. Whatever it is, it's fucking bitter. She didn't make it for me. She usually makes it sweeter and better. I made it, so that's why it's probably shitty. You say Fury didn't cheat in the first fight with Wilder. Watch Ricky Hatton fixing his gloves. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Felix Trinidad versus Keith Thurman. I got to go with Trinidad. Very few people could have beat Trinidad. And I'm not the biggest fan, but Tim Bradley. He's one of them. Tank's up there. Canelo's up there. I don't know, man. Was that football? I don't watch football. Kansas City Chiefs, right? That's football. I don't watch that shit. Don't forget Parker had been knocked out by lesser guys. Bingo. Danny is going to stop. Danny is going to stop him. Yep. Yep. I just watched Tito versus Vargas again. Do you see the video I made of that, Blind? I made a video. I just dropped the video about the Tito Vargas fight. Did you see it? Kind of hate the Super Bowl match. Oh, that's what it is, the Super Bowl? It's already set, isn't it, in like 3 weeks? We are your 5 favorite fights to rewatch. I don't really have 5 favorite to rewatch. I just got to get in moods. I love watching anything Roy's in. Danny got so much hype from beating Joshua. Oh, Dubois. You keep calling him Danny. He doesn't go by Danny. You threw me off. Daniel. But yeah, Danny's short for it. You actually saw it after I watched. All right. Yeah, that was a dope fight. Shane Mosley versus Felix. Ooh. Ooh. I think Mosley beats most 47-pounders. Not all, but most. I just showed my pop Mugabe versus Hagler. Ooh. Show him the video I made of it. Dope video. Dope fight. Costa versus Winky. Winky's too big for Costa. Costa was 47. No, 40. Costa was a 40-pounder. See, Ian, sometimes your youth shows, they would have never lined up to be in the same weight class. Bro, look at his resume. That's pretty impressive once you put context to it. And they're talking AJ Fury rather than defending champion Triple D. Triple D is a great fighter. Big, strong. But again, he might have the quitting spirit. Not the Holy Spirit, the quitting spirit. My best friends are Penguin fans, and I go against the Chiefs. Won me 450. Is Zab the greatest? No. No. Costa's better than Zab. I mean, he beat him. No, he's not the greatest. He was a great 40-pounder. I have Zab as top 10 fastest hands in history. I think I had him number 9 or 10 in history. His hands were super fast in his prime. Winky versus Sergio. Ooh. I don't know. That would have been a dope fight. I don't know. Can't forgive nobody, damn. People need to stop calling Mosley a drug cheat. We already went over this. He never got caught. Never popped dirty. People mistake his testimony for the whole Victor Conte thing. They mistake that as him having a positive test during a fight, which he never did. Amir's fun. You say Amir. I was just thinking Amir's hands were faster. I just think Zab would have got to him. You know, Amir, because he's a southpaw. You know, Amir slowed down. Amir would just circle and then jump in and explode. Circle, jump in and explode. Then he would get tired or get caught. And Amir's chin was suspectual. Okay. Well, they already fought, Kobe. They already fought. And you don't know who won, did you? They fought already. So I'm going with the one who beat. The winner of that fight is who I think would win, which was Paul Williams, by the way. Shane's ex-wife knows he's dirty. Didn't Amir beat Zab already? I don't know. Did they fight? Fuck, I remember. You hear Roy versus Jake? That's not happening. I literally asked Roy directly if the rumors are true. And he said no. Let's see. I'll show you. Look. So look, there it is. It's Roy Jones. And I said, are you fighting Jake? Did you see right there, December 21st? Are you fighting Jake? Right? And his answer? No. Haney versus Khan. EKO. Damn. I totally forgot about that. And I picked Zab, huh? Well, there you go. Winky is right. I kind of remember that now that you're saying it. Zab versus Khan. Zab Judah versus Khan. Yep. Damn, he knocked him out, huh? Ain't that a bitch? He knocked him out? Oh, a body shot. Is that what he hit him with? Oh, you hit him. Oh, it was a low blow. Is that? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, he hit him low once. Oh, that's what it was. He hit him on the belt line, and Zab went down, and then didn't get up, and he got counted out. So it wasn't that much of a victory. Wasn't that much of a victory. So, Eon, yeah, he hit him low. He hit him on the belt line. The referee, he hit him literally the exact same place where Dubois hit Usyk. And in this instance, the referee called it legal. Zab went down like it was low and didn't get up. Couldn't get up. So that was it. Anyway, all right, peoples, I am out. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Peace.